red light, Friday night, heading to town. I had some George Strait cranking with the windows down, till this Escalade thumping bass drowned him out. He was rattling his rims and shaking the ground. I put my foot on the gas, I didn't have to go far. I found this funky little steel and fiddle redneck bar. The band was in the middle of your cheating hard. I bought a bag of tater chips and a PBR. Settled down on the stool, planning on staying. But when they took a break, the DJ started playing
hip-hop in a honky tonk. Wait a minute, hold the phone, something's wrong. I came in here to hear a country song. Nah, hip-hop in a honky tonk.
Now what do you think old Hank would say? It'd kill him if he still was alive today. I bet Bunny that he's rolling over in his grave, 'cause Hank sure as hell didn't do it that way.
Hip-hop in a honky tonk. I'll give you $20 if you turn that shit off. If you ask me, it ought to be outlawed. Hip-hop in a honky tonk.
When all of a sudden every girl in the club got on the floor, started shaking the bud. It was packed, they were stacked from the front to the back. This cowboy never seen nothing like that.
Hip-hop in a honky tonk. They were dancing like strippers, but they kept their clothes on. I'm starting to think that I might be wrong about hip-hop in a honky tonk. 'Cause when they move like that, I watch them all night long. Hip-hop in a honky tonk. I gotta admit I'm having second thoughts about hip-hop in a honky tonk. I came in here to hear a country song, but I'm digging hip-hop in a honky tonk. Was alone at a table for two. I said now's the time to make my move. So I got me a beer and I bought her a sex on the beach. She saw that umbrella stuck in the glass. That chunk of pineapple made her laugh. She took the beer from my hand and said, "Thank you, man. I didn't take her for the long neck kind." She said, "Boy, have you lost your mind?" Hell yeah, I like beer. It gets me grinning from ear to ear. Not just every now and then. I'm talking 365 days a year. I can do it around the clock. I don't like it just a little, I like it a lot, even hot. Hell yeah, I like beer. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, it's good for your heart, it's good for your mind. It's good for getting through a lonely old night. Everybody knows you shouldn't drink too much, so why does it always seem like there's never enough? Hell yeah, I like beer. It gets me grinning from ear to ear. Not just every now and then. I'm talking 365 days a year. I can do it around the clock. I don't like it just a little, I like it a lot, even hot. Hell yeah, I like beer. Everybody now, come on. Hell yeah, I like beer. It gets me grinning from ear to ear. Not just every now and then, I'm talking 365 days a year. I can do it around the clock. I don't like it just a little, oh, I like it a lot, even hot. Hell yeah, I like beer. Hell yeah, hell yeah, I like beer. Oh, yes I do. Hell yeah, hell yeah, I like beer. Granddaddy was Irish Cherokee, ran moonshine from here to Tennessee. Spent half his life in the Montgomery County Jail. Grandma, she got drunk and left all her kids on her mama's front steps. Nobody's heard from her since she hightailed. I come from a long line of losers, half outlaw, half boozer. I was born with the shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie and a little redneck. I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. Daddy never finished school, but he shot one mean game of pool. Took a bullet for stealing cars down in Birmingham. Mama always went to church, but soon found out what her reasons were. She got caught at the local motel with the preacher man. I come from a long line of losers, half outlaw, half boozer. I was born with the shot glass in my hand. I'm part hippie, a little redneck. I'm always a suspect. My bloodline made me who I am. Oh yeah. I come from a long line of Little song here about keeping your hands off my Willie. She showed up at my house at 9:30 in a low-cut dress and a bottle of wine. She said this'll be a night you won't forget. She poured us some drinks to get us into the mood. I reached for the lights, she reached for my tunes. She pulled out that red-headed stranger. I stood up and said, "Don't touch my Willie. I don't know you that well. Help yourself to some Haggard or some Jones. Hell, or anybody else. I don't know what you heard. I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah, so don't touch my Willie. We'll get along just fine. You better keep your hands off my Willie, mama." She said she never met a man like me in her life who wouldn't share his Willie on the very first night. I said it's nothing personal, don't take it so hard. I don't pull out my Willie for just anyone. There's a lot of other records that you can choose from. So let me make myself clear before you go too far. Don't touch my Willie. I don't know you that well. Help yourself to some Haggard or some Jones. Hell, Lord, anybody else. I don't know what you heard. I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah, so don't touch my Willie. We'll get along just fine. Yeah, so don't touch my Willie. I don't know you that well. Help yourself to some Haggard or some Jones. Hell, Lord, anybody else. I don't know what you heard. I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah, so don't touch my Willie. We'll get along just fine. Keep your hands off my Willie. We'll get along just fine. Proud and tall. It's the smell of gunpowder on the Alamo walls. A red Corpus sunset, hill country blue bonnets, brisket at Cooper's, Joe T's enchiladas is floating the Frio, cold beer in hand. It's a couple two-step into a twin fiddle band. It's a Saturday rodeo, Friday night lights, the prettiest girls you ever seen in your life. For those who the mud on the Brazos and Red Rivers run through our blood, let the world know we'll fight to the death for the land and the people we love. Gather around, friends, it's time for a toast. Let us raise up a cold one together. Texas forever. There's a pride down inside us, it's hard to explain. But if ever you were one, then always you'll be. You may wander this world, but your heart never leaves. As long as cowboys still saddle their horses to ride, out here there's just some things that won't ever die. Like a ghost in the alley, some 6th Street bar, you can still hear the ringing Stevie's guitar. For those who the mud of the Brazos and Red Rivers run through our blood, let the world know we'll fight to the death for the land and the people we love. Gather around, friends, it's time for a toast. Let us raise up a cold one together. Texas forever. Gather around, friends, it's time for a toast. Let us raise up a cold one together. Texas forever. Texas forever. Call in the middle of the night that never came. She's been walking on pins and needles, waiting for the phone to ring to put her mind at ease. The sun's coming up and I'm coming in with another I'm sorry won't happen again. I can't understand why she never ran when anybody in their right mind would. Yeah, I'm a hard man to love, but thank God she does keep holding on, being strong when I'm sorry just ain't enough. Soft as silk she stands by her barbed wire man. She's never given up. I'm a hard man to love. There's a doghouse rose that God knows I didn't send soon enough, sitting in the middle of a crippled kitchen table, barely standing up from where I kicked it once. It ain't pretty enough to make up for me giving up the only love a man could ever need. She shines forgiveness from her patient eyes. I don't see what they see in me. Yeah, I'm a hard man to love, but thank God she does. Keep holding on, being strong when I'm sorry just ain't enough. Soft as silk she stands by her barbed wire man. She's never given up. I'm a hard man to love, but I found someone tough enough to love a man like me in spite the tears she's cried and the time she's tried so hard to love. This hard man to love, but thank God she does. Keep holding on, being strong when I'm sorry just ain't enough. Soft as silk she stands by her barbed wire man. She's never given up. I'm a hard man to love. No, she's never given up on this hard man to love. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Well, her name was Rita Flores. Met her down in Matamoros. She was hotter than the Mexican sun. She's one sweet Chiquita, my Latino Lolita. I knew right then she had to be the one. She worked at the cantina, so I ordered a tequila just to get a closer look into her eyes. Handed her my pesos, she turned and walked away. I don't think she even realized. Oh, senorita, ooh, Masfina, come and love me, por favor. I wanna be your numero uno, your one and only vato. We love you long time, that's for sure. Wanna hold you and never let go. I'll be your little gringo, marry you and take you away. Oh, senorita, ooh, Masfina, why won't you love me, baby, porque? Yeah, she never caught my lingo because I was a gringo. She didn't understand a word I'd say. She sang me no comprende, but that smile on her face told me I should try it anyway. Oh, senorita, ooh, Masfina, come and love me, por favor. I wanna be your numero uno, your one and only vato. We love you long time, that's for sure. Wanna hold you and never let go. I'll be your little gringo, marry you and take you away. Oh, senorita, ooh, Masfina, why won't you love me, baby, porque? Ooh, Masfina, come and love me, por favor. wanna be your numero uno, your one and only vato. We love you long time, that's for sure. Wanna hold you and never let go. I'll be your little gringo, marry you and take you away. Oh, senorita, ooh, mas fina, I want you love me, baby, porque I said, oh, senorita, ooh, mas fina, I want you love me, baby, porque